Hey, I think we're live. I think we're live. Hey, ridiculous Kel. Hey, Teresa. Hey, chaotic crafting. Good to see you. I take it no Thursday night. Girls craft night tonight. Hey, Joe. Hold on just a second. I have to cough. Morgana would have said that I've just farted, but I did not fart. I did not. I was sitting here using this. So, do you guys know what this is? It looks sketchy, right? Anybody know what this is? And it's nothing kinky, Kel. Nothing kinky. I mean, just letting you know it's not. Smells good. Does anybody know what this is? Anybody know what this is? My phone is dinging like crazy. Hey, Chris. It spins. Hey, if it smells good, it's definitely not kinky. It's definitely not kinky. Now, hey, Gail. Hey. No, she says. It's possible. Well, I mean, anything's possible, right? But it's not. It is a Chinese, what did she call it? A Chinese medicine ball. You could, Chris. Yeah, you could. If you wanted to, you could. But it's one of those it's filled. Hey, Sherry, I missed you last week. So, one of the hey, Lee, I'm bashing my shoulder blades with it in the back of my neck. It feels so good. But I got this from one of my Chinese one of my suppliers, one of my bead suppliers sent me this as a little gift before she went on her New Year's holiday. She sent this to me as a gift. She told me that I could, yeah, Kel, it does, but not in that way. She told me that I could whack my husband with it if I wanted to, but also, again, not in a kinky way. No. But it does, it feels good. It feels real good. I love it. I sit here and use it all the time. But it's like you could hurt somebody with it if you wanted to. You could totally use it, Chris. You could totally use it as a weapon. You really, really could. You really could. Absolutely. Absolutely. You could. What have you guys been up to this week? I have done 0 diamond painting. Kale, right? You can probably find them on Amazon, but it smells medicinal, like herby. You know what I mean? She said literally they have these in the doctor's offices. I was like, really? Like they all have them in their homes. It's some like what we would consider like Tylenol or ibuprofen. They have this. So there you go. Note to self, don't pee Jenny off while she is holding the big stick, right? Whack, whack. I could turn anything into a weapon, though. I mean, seriously, I could turn anything I have into a weapon. I could turn my microphone into a weapon. It's hard, heavy metal. I could turn the cup that it's sitting in into a weapon. I mean, it's a hard, heavy, big old cup, big old mug. I could turn my tumbler into a weapon. It's stainless steel. You know, I could do a lot of damage. I could do a lot of damage. Weaponizing everyday objects is fun, right? Hey, Lori Joseph, welcome. Welcome. Um, but yeah, what have you guys been up to this week? Kel, I got your message on Instagram. I'm assuming the photo that you sent me was a picture of me. I didn't actually open the message yet, but I saw a little like thumbnail of what you sent. So, hi Linda. The thought of it is, right? My goodness. My goodness. So, kiddo's birthday is next week, and she's into the whole like she learned it at school. She didn't learn it from me or her dad, but the whole 6, 7 thing, you know. I mean, it's like just on the verge of being gone, but she thinks it's funny. She still says it all the time. And so her birthday party theme is going to be 6, 7 because she's turning 7, right? Hey, Matt, good to see you. Hey, Cherie. Cherie, I was thinking about you a while ago. So we haven't had dinner yet, and it seems like the later we get in, like the closer we get into summer, the later the dinners start to become because we're really bad about waiting until it's like dark to eat dinner because I don't know. We just have always done that. But anyway, I made a sandwich just to kind of like tide me over. But I was really wanting a tomato with my sandwich. So I had some tomato with my sandwich. And whenever I was eating the tomato, I was like, poor Cherie. I really said that like out loud. I was like, poor Cherie. And for those of you that don't know, Cherie is allergic to tomatoes. But yeah, Matt, 6, 7. So she's 6 and she'll be 7 years old. So it's the perfect opportunity. The only time she's going to get to have a 6, 7 birthday, right? So, yeah, that's what we're doing. I ordered her invitations. I'm supposed to be here tomorrow because we last minute decided to have this. Um, and so yeah. I bet you do. I love tomatoes because full belly equals right. And you know what, Matt? I took one of my sleepy time meds last night. It did nothing. And I looked and it's 50 milligrams. It's 50 milligrams. But yeah. So I might have to talk to my doctor and be like, can I take 2 of them? Because the one just don't do anything. Like I got sleepy, semi-sleepy for like 5 minutes, but that was it. Um, you eat later in the summer too? It's just normal for us. We've always been later nighttime eaters. We try to eat earlier now because she, has to go to bed earlier. Um, but it's still I haven't either, Chris. I haven't slept well. I've taken like small little cat naps during the day, which I know doesn't help. Um, but because I know, common sense tells me that if I take a nap during the day, I'm not going to sleep well at night. But it doesn't matter. There's been many times whenever I've not taken a nap during the day and still don't sleep good at night. Laura, hey, sweetheart. Hey, Shug. Hey, Shug. How are you? But yeah, Gail, we always do. I mean, in the summertime, it's dang near 10 o'clock before it's dark, dark, And in the summertime, we have a few acres. And so Dale has a lot to mow, a lot to weed eat. We have a pool that he takes care of. Just a lot of outdoors things that, um, yeah. Usually always eat between 5 and 6 p.m., 6 to 7 your time. Yeah. Yep. That's a good time though, Joe. I mean, that's a good normal time. We've always been late night eaters. Hey, sugar, I'm alive and kicking, so that's good. Yes, that is very good. But I would like for you to be more than alive and kicking. Like, I would like for all of us to be alive and thriving. You know what I mean? However, I think the vast majority of us are alive and barely surviving. I don't know how many people I have talked to in the last few weeks where they've all had the same discussion and brought up the same subject that I brought up about this being one of the worst winters for depression for a lot of people, and it has been for me, you know. But I know it seems like I've talked about that every single time we've got together, but it's strange because I've heard so many other people say the same thing. I don't know. I don't know why. They're going to have to do a study into diamond painters and insomnia one day. Seem to go hand in hand. You know what, Matt? That's true. That's very true. There are a lot of, well, and not only that, insomniacs, but also um, a lot of people who are night owls. You know, that's another thing in common with diamond painters. A lot of them are night owls. It was 80 degrees yesterday, and today was snowing and 35, right? I know. That's how it was here too. It was so warm the few days this week. I even opened my windows up. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna let some fresh air in," you know? And then all of a sudden, we had a big storm blow through yesterday, and then it was like 33 degrees this morning or something. This winter was crazy, so much snow finally melting here. I have never seen this much snow in the city. That's awful. It's crazy because we got a lot more snow this year than we have in a long time. But I mean, the snow didn't stay. I mean, it stayed for quite a while. Don't get me wrong, but it's been gone for quite a while, and I'm still like, boo hoo hoo, you know? See, Lee said the same thing. He's another one. This is the first time he's been this depressed. And he lives in Florida where it's sunny most of the time. You know, it does relax me, but I could not really make, but it couldn't, but I could not really make me tired. Reading is better at making me tired. Yeah. Mm. I wish that I liked to read. I wish that I liked to read. Mm. I never have been a reader. I'll get in there's only been a couple of times where I've gotten into like a reading habit, so to speak, like where I read through the Twilight series. Um and then there's a few other books that I've read. One of the series was oh, Kayleen Platt came in here a minute ago, didn't she? I saw she came in. She says I come in at the best times. Hey. Missed your comment, sorry. But another book series that I really kinda got into was which I know a lot of you, I don't know, a lot of you might know what it is, but some of you probably don't. Um, I got made fun of before for liking this genre of books, but it's the Love Comes Softly series, which is like a Christian romance series, you know? There's also like the movie series, The Love Comes Softly. But anyway, I really like that series. Um, hey Mia. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. 26 this morning and 50 this evening. Yeah. See, Mother Nature is psychotic at this time. Laura said I had to stop watching true crime and take. Wait, it skipped. Hold on. Where did it go? I had to stop watching true crime and take a break. Too depressing. Honey, I haven't watched anything um true crime related in quite a while. I haven't streamed on the Crime Cafe in quite a while either. I've just been so like discombobulated. I was thinking you might get snow the first of next week or just north of you. I think that I heard something about that, but I don't know. It's very possible. I'll say that. I don't know what sleep is right now. My sleeping schedule is way off. Been in some pain with my left knee, possible ACL or meniscus tear. Plus, on top of that, the good old menopause. Eesh. Cherie, that's tough. That's a lot of like whammos all at the same time. Gail says I've face planted in my diamond painting before. So has Morgana. Where is she, by the way? It is tough, Kayleen. I know. Kel said I take 2 true crime breaks too, Laura. Yeah. Um, Gail said I love the Love Comes Softly books and the movies. They're so good. They're so good. Right, Joe? They're amazing. Um, See, Laura, I watched it like nonstop. And then, like, after like day 24 or 28 or something, I haven't watched it. So I have no idea what's going on with it. I'm like, it was the same old every single day. Nothing really new, a lot of like speculation and this and that. And finally, I'd had enough and I was like, okay, I'm going to step back from this for a minute. And I've never heard anything more. No, like big breaking news. Lee said I actually sought help and meds. Good. Good. I need to do that too. It's just doing it. But I'm glad, Lee. I'm glad. I'm nervous about it, medication, because I take Zoloft for anxiety. And I don't know what kind of medications you can take with Zoloft for depression, you know? And I'm like nervous that, I don't know. Ooh, an ice storm. Ick. That sounds awful. Fell asleep while knitting. Oh, Laura, I love him. I love Brian Hinton. He's got such good hair too, right? He's a handsome fella. He's got good hair. And he's really good. I really like him. Hey, Brenda. Hey, girl. Good to see you. Lexapro's helped my anxiety and depression. I took Lexapro years ago. I did take that one for a long time, and then after I had Jolie, I went back onto anxiety medicine because I didn't take anything while I was pregnant with her. And then after I had her, my doctor put me on Zoloft. Mia said, Chris, I have also fallen asleep mid knitting. That's funny. That's funny. Oh my goodness. Let me see. What was I going to say? So, kiddo's birthday party. We're going to be ready for that. Not this weekend, but next. And then, the following week after that, they're going to be on spring break. Yay! I love when the kids have the whole week off for, 3-day weekends are great, but when they have the whole week off, oh, I love it. Love, love, love it because we get to sleep in, stay up late. Hopefully the weather will be nice. We'll see. We will see. We'll see what the weather's like. Hopefully it won't snow on us during spring break. Wouldn't that suck? Wouldn't that be the worst spring break ever? That would be the worst spring break ever if it snowed. You guys, my bedroom, well, that half of the room is bedroom. This half of the room is cloffice, right? Not office/closet, which it's not a closet. There's no clothes in this closet. It was originally my closet, but then it quickly turned into my cloffice. But anyway, so, you would think if one person says, "Oh, I'm struggling to keep up with XYZ," that they would not do what I did and pack on something else, So I went from a channel to a channel with an Etsy shop, from and then a channel with an Etsy shop to another channel, and then a channel, an Etsy shop, another channel to a reselling things. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? God. However, I will say that the reselling aspect has been where I've put a lot of my time because that's what brings the money in. So, it is what it is. But because of that, now my office is being over. You can't even see the boxes. You can see these boxes right here. You can see these boxes. You can see those boxes and stuff, right? But what you can't see are the boxes that are over there. You can't see those boxes. So many boxes. So many boxes. Thank you, Laura, for posting my Etsy link. I appreciate you so much. According to the commercials I get when scrolling, it's high cortisol. What is? That's why I can't sleep and why I get up to pee at 3 a.m. Oh, you know what? I believe that's true. I do believe that. Like, I look at the like commercials and sponsored ads on like Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that. And it'll be like, there's one, okay, and it makes me laugh. There's one where it shows this woman like digging in her ear and then like being sleepy and, all these different like symptoms. And it's either high cortisol or menopause, right? And so I'm like, I got everything. I got if it's out there, I got it. Whatever it is. Out here in California, we're supposed to be close to 100 degrees. I swear Mother Nature has bipolar because she keeps going up and down with the heat. I know it. It's the same way here. Not 100 degrees yet, but we have gotten up to dang near 80, and that's warm for us. This time of year, anyway. Not in the summertime, but this time of the year, it should not be 80 degrees. No. Nope. Chris is like, can I have 100, please? You can have it all day long. I don't want it. I'm perfectly fine and happy and very, very comfortable with to 70 to 75 degrees, zero humidity. Not me. I pass slick out, and I'm not you think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding. If I get too hot, like overheated, I will literally ugh. I've done it before. I will literally pass slick out. I can't deal with it. Mm-mm. We'll be outside piddling around, like, I don't know, planting flowers or something stupid, right? Something normal. And I'll get too hot and I'm like, I'll look at Dale and I'm like, oh my God, I got to go to the house and get and sit down. I got to go before I fall over. Cause literally I can feel myself getting too hot and I will go in and like be all, it's crazy pants. But I've done that. And it's not because I'm overweight. I did this even when I was young and skinny. But yeah, I cannot tolerate heat like that. Can't do it. 100 to 105 is my ideal temp. Phew, no, thank you. Mother Nature and temp changes equals going through menopause. That's the truth, Lee. There's Morgana Banana. We've been talking about you. 70 degrees for me too, above that, and I hate it. See, Joe, I think we're twins, Joe. There she is, Miss Morgana. That was my version of Miss America. Ha ha. Oh, Sherry Jones, if you're still here, I was going to have coffee tonight, but I was thinking to myself, I want to sleep tonight. So there you go. I did. I said that I love you so much and that you are the moon to my stars and that you are the, what do they say, the yin to my yang, and that you are everything I ever would need or want. That's what I said. Rewind it and see. Hello, oh notorious one. I love how Lee always does that to Morgana. I love it. I'm gonna make Dale hit me in the back with this. It feels good. It's a Chinese medicine ball, if you're wondering, Morgana. We get 85 with 99 relative humidity. That's gross. It feels like 1,000 on Hot Rocks. So, Chris, where I live, okay, she's gonna slap you with that medicine ball. I know, right? So, where I live, I don't live like in, obviously it's very warm in California and Texas and Florida and, you know, but in the Midwest where I live, we live in if you look at it from like overhead, right? What you see what I'm saying? We live in a valley. All right? We live in a valley. And the humidity just kind of goes over and just hangs, right? We have no like nowhere for it to go. So it just kind of hangs right over top of us in the Ohio Valley. And also, just an FYI, the Ohio Valley runs through several states. It's not just in Ohio. But anyway, um yeah. When you live in the Ohio Valley, you have anybody else live in the Ohio Valley can put your hand in the air and say the humidity is insane in the summer. Like people are like, no, they don't believe it. They're like, but you're not even nowhere. Like, yeah, True story. Um, what? Lee says it's getting deep in here. Mm-mm-mm. The moon to my stars. The moon. You're the moon to my stars. I'm gonna back at the end. Wait, I'm gonna go back at the end to see what she really said. Okay, now we're in trouble. It is horrid, Morgana. I know. Hey, Carolyn, good to see you. Hey. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, Carolyn popped in. Morgana's here. Kel's here. There's a few other people that are here that are coming to the retreat. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So anyway, the if you are attending the retreat, the fall harvest retreat 2026 this year, you will have received, I may have already told you guys this last week. I don't remember if I did or not, but you will have already received your payment schedule for the retreat. Just letting you know in case you didn't know. And I'm not only saying that for you guys that are here now, I'm saying it for folks that are going to be looking like watching the replay. So, um, Kayleen says, I used to live in Hebron, Kentucky. The humidity was huge. It's because of the Ohio River. Yep. We literally can see the heat coming out of the ground here. It looks wavy and weird. We get that here too. It is weird. Then we get the haze and that hangs over us like a warm fog. Yeah. We get you can see the heat here coming off well, like specifically the pavement. You know what I mean? Morgana says, I live right down the road from that river and it's miserable. Yeah, it is. It is. It is for sure. I know whenever Grace was here visiting from Australia, she couldn't understand it. She was like, there's no way it can get that humid there because you don't live near the ocean. And I'm like, that's part of it. You know what I mean? So, and then when she was here, she loved it. She loved the hot, humid days, you know. She was like, "Oh," but she lives in Australia. She's used to that. So, um I'm like, "No. You can sit outside if you want to, but I'm going inside where the air is cranked on. I'm keeping my butt in the house." Whenever I step outside and my glasses fog up, mm-mm, too much humidity for me. Yeah, the corn sweats too. Did you guys know that a lot of the humidity has to do with the corn sweats? Did you all know that that was a thing? Google it. It's true. Google it. It's true. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What else was I going to talk to you guys about? I always think, oh, I'm going to write notes like I'm doing a whip and chat or something, right? But, and then I'm like, nah, she did freeze in my house, Joe. She did. It was hot, hot summer, and she's running around inside my house in like sweatpants and a hoodie with the hood up and like, and I'm like, literally, I have the AC set at like 72 and she's freezing. Like so cold that her skin turned like that purple splotchy. Yeah. I'm like, I can turn it up to like 74, but girl, come on. I live in a very humid port city. I get out of the car in the summer and the glasses fog up. Have the AC on, crank in the car, get out, and it hits me like a wall. Yep. Like literally like a brick wall. Yeah, I know. I hate that. I hate it. Matt said, I've heard of the meat sweats. I think that's a different thing. Totally different thing. Yeah. Morgana could explain it better than me, but the corn sweats are like the the ground and the stalks hold so much moisture. That's what it has to do with, right? Because you know how whenever you like get a fresh ear of corn, um, out of the garden, right? Let's just say out of the garden, and you open it, it's literally the silk, the shucks are wet. You know what I mean? So yeah. And all that moisture has nowhere to go. All that moisture has nowhere to go. So, um, especially when it's all crowded together in a big field, right? And you think of a lot of the Midwest states are full of cornfields. Yeah, they release moisture. It's like when we sweat, right? Well, I mean, and two, you think about it, corn itself is very is has a lot of water in it. Anyway, I mean, it's juicy corn, you know. And so it's crazy. But you think about like fields and fields, you're breathing corn BO pretty much. But whenever you think about like large cornfields, they can't dry out. The stalks can't the shucks and stuff can't grow like dry out because there's no breathing room. You know, they're all like bunched together. So there's no air. Here we go. Morgana's got the more scientific key word. Cornfields release a massive amount of water vapor, up to 4,000 gallons per acre a day. There you go. There you go. Yeah, most vegetables have high moisture content. Yep. Yes, 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 yes. They do. Why am I keep getting different notifications on my phone? I thought I had my phone on do not disturb. Apparently I do not. Or I did have and I turned it off, maybe. But you think about it, 4,000 gallons per acre a day. That's a lot of moisture. An acre is, I mean, an acre is big, but it's not that big in the grand scheme of things when you're talking about 4,000 gallons of moisture. I'm gonna grow some this year at the community garden across the street at the church that I attend. Ooh, that's fun. We had I think the whole time that Dale and I have been married, we've only had a garden one time, and we had that garden here at my house, but my sister Mickey lived next door at the time, and we like did the garden together, you know? And having a garden is hard work. It's not easy at all. But I wanted out of everything in that garden, what I wanted more than anything was the corn. And we had a big storm and it broke all the stalks plumb over. We even tried tying them up and like using big long sticks to like whatever stake them back up. No, they were gone. They were donezo. I was so sad. Gonna grow. Oh, I read that one. And we have a huge amount of cornfields in this area. I know, a bunch. I think the like farm over here on or the fields on this side of me, I think they like do like back and forth every year. Like one year they do soybeans and then the next year they do corn and then soybeans and corn and, back and forth. I think a lot of the farm fields around me do that, but um we do always have a ton of cornfields everywhere. Hazards. Brenda, what are you talking about? My friend Joanne, who lives next door, her husband said he would like to get a plot for both of us to grow stuff in. We will do potatoes, peas, beans, and maybe carrots. Yum. I love that. Yum, yum, yum. I would like to have, sorry. I would like to have tomatoes, corn, green beans, cucumber, and some peppers. I wouldn't mind having some peppers and some melon, like watermelon. Mm, sounds good. I don't have any glasses on. Oh no, Brenda can't see. Brenda, you said heart, 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 hazards. I'm like, I don't know what hazards means. Uh, what's hazardous, honey? You without your glasses on? Is that what's hazardous? Oh, trying to say hey to Morgana. Well, you totally goofed that one up. Joe says I grow tomatoes every year. So do you grow them like a container garden or do you have like a garden out in your yard? Cherie says when I was a kid, we had a garden in Sacramento. We had a lot. Thank God I wasn't allergic to tomatoes then, but we did a lot of things with them, even made our own ketchup. That's cool. I like that. Cucumber, peppers, and melons here requires a greenhouse. Oh, really? Wonder why. I don't know why. Huh. Pretty much. Apparently, Morgana is hazardous, she says. Hmm. If I didn't have glasses on, I wouldn't be able to find the keyboard. Same, I wouldn't either. Mm-mm. Raised beds. Okay. That's pretty cool, though. So do you raise the full round tomatoes or do you do like the Roma tomatoes or baby tomatoes? I love any kind of tomatoes, but um Pixie grows tomatoes and everything else. She grows some beautiful broccoli. Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool. Regular garden plots before that. So you would have to till and all that. Ugh. Ugh. That's too much work. Did you see the cucumber tree? You plant cucumbers in pots in a semicircle and put up poles in a TP structure. The cucumbers grow up towards and you walk in the space to pick them. I have not seen that. Yeah, right, Lee. Welcome to the Uncrafty Crafters gardening segment. Right? um, we get a lot of humidity, but not a lot of rain, really. So the ground gets dry. The greenhouse holds the water better. Okay, I gotcha. Done all tomatoes? Okay. Who's Mr. Green Jeans? I don't know. Wow, what's that mean, Morgana? I don't know. What does that mean? That's why I switched to raised beds, too much work otherwise. Well, you think about it, like, the tilling is what sucks, right? And the keeping it weeded. I don't like that part either. No, thank you. I mean, you're gonna get weeds in a raised bed garden too, but they're gonna be much easier to manage, I think, especially if you lay down, like, um, some of that I don't know what it's called, but you know what I'm talking about, the barrier stuff to keep weeds out. Didn't you ever watch Captain Kangaroo? No, I didn't really. Mr. Green Jeans was a character in a kids' TV show. Okay. But no, I honestly never watched Captain Kangaroo. I don't really ever remember that being on. Yay, Brenda found her glasses. I mean, I know who Captain Kangaroo is, but I never watched it. I don't ever remember it being on TV when I was little. Mm-mm. When did he go off the air? I was born in 77, so when I grew up on PBS, it was Sesame Street, Mr. Rogers, and then was PBS also the show or the channel that, on Sundays was, like, that weird I don't know, there was a weird I never can remember the name of that, show where it had those crazy like, this family, the man that it was a dad and his 2 kids was always lost in caves, and there were these weird monsters that came after him. Lost or I can't remember. Captain Kangaroo and Mr. I loved Mr. Rogers. Now, I was all about Mr. Rogers. Joe said I watched Captain Kangaroo, but never Mr. Rogers. See, opposite. I loved Mr. Rogers. Land of the Lost. I hated those monsters that was always after them. I hated that show. Hated it. Ugh. Ugh. Creepy. That would come on and I'd be like, okay, I'm going to go play Barbies now. I ain't having this. And then on Sundays, I hated Sundays because it was always like wrestling. Wrestling came on the TV. It was always church on the TV and wrestling. It was like, ugh. We didn't have cable. We had plain old regular 4 channels, I think. That was back in the day whenever if you stayed up past like midnight and fell asleep, you'd be woke up to the static and the Star Spangled Banner song playing. Y'all remember that? It'd play the Star Spangled Banner and then it'd go the static. Creepy. Brenda, put your glasses back on. Chris says, I loved Captain Kangaroo, but looking back as an adult, he was creepy and looked like a serial killer. Oh my God. Uh, I still can't hit the keys right. Mm-mm-mm. Captain Kangaroo went off the air December 8th, 1984. Okay, so I would have been 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. There you go. but I really don't remember it. I don't. Mm-mm. I've watched it on either the Roku channel or Tubi in the past few weeks. Oh, okay. Um, Kel said, I remember NASCAR and Pippi Longstocking on the weekends. Oh, wow. Mm. We were 7. True. Chris and I are the same age. The poltergeist static. Yes. I hated that. They're here. Ick. Ick. Do you know, thinking about the movie, the scary movies, did you guys know that the has any one of you seen that old movie, The Amityville Horror? Do you guys remember that? The Amityville Horror. I was in ninth grade in high school in 84. Mm. Um, okay, Morgana says yes. Anybody else remember that movie? Jenny and I are the same age. We've been doing stuff for 45 years, but we're only 36. True, true story. True. Very, very true. Yeah, the Amityville Horror was a so scary movie. Super scary. But did you guys know that that was based on a true story? The in the house, um, I looked up, I can't remember where the house is actually at. I feel like it's where is it at? Is it somewhere in Pennsylvania? Okay, it is in PA. I thought so. Um, Gail said she read the book. Ooh, my father's oldest brother lived in Amityville. Oh my god, did he live there during that time? Does he remember that story? We used to drive by that house every time we went to visit. So, if you look at the actual house, it kind of resembles the house in the movie, but not exactly. Okay, they've torn that house down now and redone it. Okay. That's crazy pants. That's crazy pants. Joe says, I've never been much for scary movies. This is a scary movie. Um, like very even like well horror. I mean, it's like not realistic, right? I mean, there's like blood dripping down the wall, like the walls were bleeding and stuff, crazy pants stuff, right? But telling you that movie is based on a true story. Now, what I haven't done any digging to see what the actual events were, but very, very scary. Creepy, creepy, creepy. That would be fun, Kel. She said it would be fun to go on a true crime tour. Maybe fun isn't the best word. No, but that would be cool. That would be very cool. Wouldn't it be cool? Listen to this. Wouldn't it be cool if they did a tour that was like cross country? You know what I mean? Like cross country. It'd be a long tour, but wouldn't that be the coolest experience to like do a tour of some of the most famous true crime stories across the country, you know? That would be cool. We ought to look into that, Kel, and start up a business. We should do that. Hmm. But there was some controversy as to the truthfulness of the claims. That's true, Lee. That's true. I can't remember, like I said, all the details about it, but um, yeah, it was crazy. Crazy. Isn't that the movie where the preacher they called a priest to come like anoint the house or something because they thought it was like demon possessed? And um the preacher goes up there and he gets like eaten alive by like wasps or bees or something. I would be scared, but I would still go. Um Chris says we have a thing here called the haunted hike. I have done it several times. It's a guided tour of the downtown area of the city, and the guide tells stories about the landmarks. Neat. Oh, hold on. Did I miss a comment from Morgana? Mm, rather go ghost hunting? LOL, says Lee. I believe that happened in real life, the exorcism part. I've never been to Waverly, Morgana, but I would like to. I think that would be pretty cool. I'll tell you what, though, I'll be having me a little pocket or a little pocket of some uh prayer oil, and I'll be like dousing that stuff everywhere, saying, "In the name of Jesus, I rebuke you. Get away from me," because there's things that hangs out in them places that'll jump right on you, and I do not mess around. I'm like, not today, Satan. Not today. Can't wait to hug my twin in October with her consent, of course, says Kel. Oh, she's talking about Morgana. Yes. There is a vacant lot downtown that had a house on it. Several people were murdered. Ooh, the house had a porthole to hell. Oh my God. That sounds like some, what do you call it? That sounds like some, y'all in the true crime world, help me out. Who is it I'm thinking of that's got the portal? Daybell. Daybell, Daybell. That sounds like some Daybell business. Twinsy hugs. Can't wait. Yay. Um, Kel said, I heard New Orleans has some crazy ghost tours. Oh, I'm sure they do, but New Orleans, and that they're a very, I, how do I say this without getting myself in trouble? A lot of folks, not all, but there's a lot of folks in Louisiana that believe in the, like, can I say like hoodoo voodoo stuff? I don't know if that's, I don't want to offend anybody, but that's, you know what I'm saying? Um, so, but that kind of stuff freaks me out a little bit, not gonna lie. Hey, Billy, good to see you. How are you? Wait a minute. Is this my Billy? Because the profile picture looks different. Billy, is this, are you my Billy? Or is this a different Billy? Now I'm side eyeing Billy because I don't know if that's my Billy or somebody else. Either way, welcome. if it's not my Billy. Portal, yeah, Portal Potty, right. Oh, Creative Chris says the floor opened up and there was fire and demons. What? What? Billy said, or not Billy, Cherie says there are a few movies that I refuse to watch till this day, like American Wolf in London and The Exorcist with the American Wolf in London movie. They made three of them. Oh, okay. I've not watched any of those either. Hmm. The tour starts at a church and they tell a story about a retaining wall that was built to keep bones from the bodies buried under the parking lot from falling into the street below. Ick. Jenny staking claims on Billy. Well, I mean, I thought she says yes, it's me. Okay. Billy, if it's you, what does your last name start with the letter? I'm side eyeing you. What does your last name first letter start with? I love the cactus photo. My son sent me a heart in the cactus. Oh, okay. Is that what you're showing in your profile picture? Joe says I do like werewolf and vampire movies. Now I didn't mind like I like Twilight, okay? Love the Twilight series. It's not usually my cup of tea in general, but I did like that series only because I fell in love with the characters of the movie. Um Hey Margaret. Hold on a minute. Why do I think it should start with something else, Billy? Hold on a minute. I am hardcore side eyeing you. Hold on a minute. Completed. Let me go search. Billy. Billy. Okay. Okay. I think it is. It is you. Yeah. Okay. Just making sure. When it says Billy A1147 when Crime Cafe starts back. Okay. Good. It is her. It is. Billy, if it's you, blink twice, says Morgan. Why did I think it was V, Billy? Why did I think that your last name started with a V? Suspicious minds. I saw Scream 7 on Sunday. Is it good? Is that the new one? Like the new one? Aren't they supposed to have a new? Okay, Facebook has the V. Okay, that's what I thought. I mean, I was like, mm. But I had to go into my Etsy and look, and you're right. It's an A. It's you. I didn't want some dude named Billy coming in thinking I was flirting with him. You say, "Are you my Billy?" I read those books and watched the movies as well. Oh, the Twilight ones, Joe. As far as werewolves go, like, does oh shoot, hold on a minute. Now I'm losing my brain. The werewolf movie from back in the 80s, Michael J. Fox. What was that? Does that count? I love that. What was that called? Why can I not think of it? Billy Bob coming in here to find him a girlfriend, right? In the newest one, I thought it was really predictable until one point. I won't ruin it. Okay. Teen Wolf, thank you very much. Teen Wolf, yes, that's about as werewolfy as I get. And y'all have to admit that was such a good movie back in the day. Teen Wolf. So who did you like, Jenny? Edward or Jacob? Edward. Edward. I liked Edward. Morgan is like, I would take both, Kel. Both? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think for me, I felt like Jacob was too young. I don't know. I felt like he was just too young in the movie. I don't know. But I didn't feel that way about Edward, so. Oh, there was something I was going to show you guys before I go, and I've got it sitting right here. I can't believe I hadn't even said anything about it the whole time. If you go into my Etsy shop, you guys know I carry cover minders and snap dots, right? However, comma, as QB would say, I did make some tumblers that I just had sitting off to the side and was going to resell them in my resale business, but I just haven't done that because most people don't come there for that kind of stuff. They come to me for beads, right? And so I did put these in the Etsy shop in case anyone wanted them. But these are tumblers that I use the UVDTF cup wraps on. So these are cute, cute, cute. But they're 16-ounce stainless steel tumblers. I think that I have them in the shop for, hold on, let me look. Okay, I've got them in there for 15. But I have the cute little Betty Boop, Dallas Cowboys. Okay. And these are the stainless steel, right? However, because of the type of cup wrap that's on there, these are hand wash only. Okay. I mean, some people say that they put them in the dishwasher, but I wouldn't guarantee. Right. They're 16 ounces and they do come with the lids are not bamboo. They're like the acrylic. And then the straws are plastic and they match. I have a black one with the Highland cows and sunflowers, and the rim is that like metallic rainbow oil slick AB color. I like them a lot. But this one is the cute little Highland cows with sunflowers. I have this teal one with a koala bear. Aren't they cute? Super cute. I have this one that says, be kind, be brave, be silly, be you. Pretty little rainbow with hearts. Cute, cute, cute. And then the last two I have are Sanrio. This one is a Starbucks. So Starbucks coffee with Hello Kitty. It's got the cute little flowers. Cute, cute. That one's like a rose gold color. And then the last one is a purple one that's got Kuromi. And it says Starbucks on it too. Cute, cute. Cute, cute, cute. So those are in the shop. Those are in the shop. If anyone wants to purchase those. Let me see. Oh, Kel, if only there was a mod in here to post links. Sorry. I was going to ask if you had anything new in your shop. Teresa, that's what I have. I know it's not craft related, but I mean, you know, I love coffee. I love cute cups. So there you go. If folks like them, I'll continue to make them. I mean, yeah, because they're fun to make and you can do all kinds of things. They have all kinds of designs and different styles of cups and stuff like that. I like to play around with that kind of stuff. Let me see. Lee says, "Hey all, do not forget the like and subscribe button and don't forget the notification bell to be reminded when she posts." Thank you, Lee. Thank you. He says that, and then literally Morgana comes in behind him and says, "Where's the mods?" You kill me. Oh, there, Christopher Colossa comes in at the very end. How long have you been here, mister? I'm sitting here looking right at your little face on my screen. You so cute. Why are you so cute? As if you don't have it, Kel. Well, she does, but she's in the wrong account, I think, right? Morgana says, "Good job, Christopher." There he is. Cute, cute, cute. Thank you for the thumbs up, Teresa. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome sauce. Not too long, but long enough because I'm a beast or the best. Christopher's been lurking. He's a lurky Lou. You little lurky Lou. Christopher always sends me the best Instagram stuffs. And he like spams my Instagram. And it takes me forever before I see him. I'm the worst, you guys. But anyway, he spams me in a good way, right? By spam, I mean like he sends me a few in a row back to back, right? And he always sends me the best ones. I love when he does that because it gets like it's a dose of good medicine. You know what I mean? And I tend to do that to other people. Like I will spam the crap out of some people with some Instagram posts. But I don't do it very often. I do it very rarely, but I still do it. And when I do it big. Mm. The funny ha-has, right? Oh, you're not blue, so okay. It must be the other account then. Chris is knitting again. Pair 85. Holy cow. That's crazy. Lee says, "I need to get going. Jenny, have a great rest of your live." Thank you, Lee, for hanging out and for modding. And you know what? Good on you for going and getting help and doing what you need to do for your mental health. I applaud you for that. Takes a lot for people to do that. And let me tell you this too. Not only does it take a lot for most people to do that, it takes a lot for a man to do that. So, good on you. Yeah. It takes I won't say all men, but a lot of men are not quick to admit that they're feeling blue. So, I need to get going. Have a great rest of your live. Okay, the funny ha-has. Yes, tell Lenore we all said hi and we love her. Hope that she's doing well. Wait, you're not a mod? Why aren't you a mod? Have you never been a mod over here? Were you only a mod on Crime Cafe? I'm confused. I don't think it's called spamming. I think it's called dropping pebbles. Oh, that's what it's called? Like when a penguin drops pebbles to its friends or mate. I did not know that. I like that. Oh, only on Crime Cafe. Okay, sorry. Didn't realize that. And it won't let me um mod you from StreamYard. I would have to be on my YouTube, and I don't have my YouTube open. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Super pumped that you guys came to hang out for a little bit. Just make us all mods and be done with it. I should, right? But yeah, I'd have to open up my YouTube and meh. All right, I'm gonna get out of here, go have some late dinner. And I gotta get kiddo in the bed if she's not already. So I will see you guys next week. Yeah, I'll see you next week. And I think that's all I have. But I love you guys. Have a great rest of your week. Have a great weekend. Okay. Stay warm and dry wherever you are. And I love you.